are coming to you from Oregon. Because we'll make them guess what theme we're going to do.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Gotcha.
It's pretty exciting.
Clue number 1, Oregon.
Oregon. You ready? Really excited about this?
Okay. There you go.
Can you guess?
Should we show them the video we took of Haystack Rock?
Probably.
So we went out and saw Haystack Rock on a beach on the coast of Oregon.
Right?
Which go ahead.
Plays a very important part in a thing that's a very important part of my life. So, it was really exciting to see. And it was beautiful. So, that helps.
Yeah, the whole Oregon coast was just cool to see.
Right. Very rocky and, you know.
We drove up basically the entire coastline on our trip through the state, from California all the way up to Seaside, so Astoria even. So we went.
Astoria.
Yeah, clue number 2.
But yeah, I mean, just beautiful. You don't really see that kind of coastline like on the East Coast. You don't see it in California. You know, it's just something that seems like it's very Oregon specific.
Yeah.
We did also, we had to go check out the Oregon Dunes.
Yeah, it stretches a good, 30 miles along the coast. It's just sand dunes. Pretty amazing. It's a long stretch of sand dunes.
Right. And we went and we did a little hike to the beach on a chunk of it, and that was a steep hill.
Oh my goodness. Thought I was going to die.
Yes. Everybody's, well, Eddie and Bennett are still trying to get over that sinusy junk at that point, and you know, it was a little chilly. The wind was a little chilly and stuff, and it was about a half-mile walk.
Each way.
Right. So you walk like down this super steep hill that you could really slide down if you wanted to.
People were?
Yeah, they're snowboarding down it. Sandboarding? I don't know if there's a difference. And stuff, and then you walk through like this kind of foresty area, and then you hang out at the beach, which was really pretty. And while we waited at the beach for a few minutes, we froze our katukuses off, and then we walked back, and then by the time we got there, Bennett did not want to walk anymore, so Eddie had to carry her up the hill.
Mountain. Sand mountain. Sand cliff.
Yeah.
I think it was vertical.
Well, and I said something to him, and he couldn't even answer me. He thought he was
All my
gonna
air
die.
had to be used for breathing.
So when we were going up, I was like, Oliver was like leaning backwards, like cliffhanger, and I was pulling him up, and I said something, and I thought Eddie just ignored me, and then I found out later it's because he was dying. So.
Oregon sand dunes, please install an elevator. Escalator, either way.
For old sick people. A little rope thing that you just hold on.
There you go.
Like the bunny elf. On our adventures, we ran across my great uncle, Three-Eyed Billy's treasure map.
Three-Eyed Billy.
Three-Eyed
I don't know where his third eye came from.
You know, it's a funny story.
Yeah, what you got?
It's really a mole.
Oh.
That is in the shape of an eye. Anyways.
Interesting.
Here.
See, it says Portland on there.
Yes.
What a coincidence. We were in Portland.
Yes, we were. We did a little adventuring. Let's see. We went to the. What was the grotto called? Just the grotto?
Yeah, I think it's just the grotto.
The grotto.
Grotto in Portland.
So the Portland grotto. Which was really neat. Like
Yeah.
you go up like an elevator, and then like there's a labyrinth, and
beautiful wood carvings.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
The life of Jesus, which is fantastic.
Which every kind of grotto or Catholic, area that we've been to has always had like, beautiful little, they all have kind of their own little personality and stuff. So, so
peaceful place, other than the screaming, running around of our children.
This is called a peace garden. Do you feel peaceful?
No.
No. Do you ever feel peaceful?
No. No.
Do you have too much energy to be peaceful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine it's peaceful without that.
Right. Everybody else was peaceful. Including the lady with her stroller baby and her daughter.
Yeah.
I wanted to trade. I'm just kidding. No, I love our enthusiastic children.
Danny, what color did you get? Went to Forest Park and did a hike.
Yep.
So again, that was when Bennett was feeling a little under the weather, so it was probably a 2-mile hike overall. Mile and a half, 2 miles. Up and down a hill. It's pretty
A muddy hill. Because it was not a paved path in Oregon, and all of the trees were fuzzy with moss. So it was a neat area. It was like a city park kind of thing we decided on.
Yep. Park right in the middle of Portland.
So
In an urban area, but it's a world away from it.
Right.
You wouldn't know that you're surrounded by a city. And then continuing on the outdoor activities around Portland. Just outside Portland is Multnomah Falls, which is a really tall waterfall that cascades and then has a smaller one that is a second level. Taken together, it's the second tallest waterfall in the United States. So, kind of cool.
yeah, it's beautiful. A little icy in areas. And you guys had been there once before.
Yeah, again, when I was really young. This is probably when I was 10, 12, somewhere in there. I remember going there. Just vaguely recall the memory of it once you see it. So,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure if that's the one that Kathy locked the car's keys in the trunk when we were there, and Dad had to jog to civilization to find somebody to pop our lock. But that did happen at a waterfall out west.
So it might have been that one. Good chance. So, memories.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Kathy.
Yep, don't trust Kathy with your car keys.
No.
She'll lock them in your trunk.
Yes. So, we also did a little factory touring. Where did we go?
Hey, you guys! That's all I got.
We went to the Tillamook cheese factory. And now
You did?
it's super cute to hear Oliver say Tillamook.
Tillamook.
Oh, did you enjoy that?
Yep.
What did you do?
We learned how to bake Tillamook cheese.
The factory part is free. You kind of walk through. They have a little like cow that you can hook the milking machine up to. You can feed a little fake cow. These are all fake. And then a little cheese stand where you can try the different kinds of cheese that they make. And then downstairs they have like a little cafe where they make a bunch of ice creams and
Awesome flavors.
cheese curds and all sorts of stuff with Tillamook cheese. So
And the kids got to see how I used to feed calves when we were young. When they weren't on the cow, you had to bottle feed them sometimes. And so the kids got to see the same type of bottles we use. So it was a cute little history lesson too of growing up on the farm.
right.
Oliver's always curious about my farm history.
Yeah, so it's cute. He wants
It's
to
fun.
live on a farm, you know, so I gave him a little taste. Although there wasn't poop flying in your face and bugs and all that fun stuff. But it's a lot more advanced than, you know, like they have lasers and, you know.
Yeah, they have robots that milk cows out there. What the world?
Yeah.
Where was that 30 years ago?
So we really enjoyed that. Kind of a blast from Eddie's past. We went to Seaside, Oregon, and we went to an adorable little aquarium there.
Yep, the kids got to feed seals just as me and my sisters would do when we were young. My cousins live up in Vancouver, Washington, which is just near Seaside, Oregon. So when we came to visit them, when I was a kid, we would go to Seaside and go to the beach and hang out in this cute little seaside town. And we would always go to this aquarium. It's so long ago that I just had very brief flashes of memory of it. But it was cute to be back at the same place. It's been there for decades. So.
Yep, and those seals are pushy.
Yeah, they'd slap you and spray you if you didn't feed them.
Yeah, like they wouldn't physically, you couldn't get that close to them. But they'd slap the water and spray you with water if the kids weren't fast enough in picking up the slimy fish. You know, it was like, "Rah, rah."
That was a small little thing, but very cute.
There's like a
Very
couple touch
nostalgic.
tanks and a bunch of giant octopus.
Yeah.
Really cool, and it was all like stuff that they found in that area, you know, like the lady in the touch tank was like, yeah, I found these, you know. So tube worms and all this fun stuff, so it was definitely worth the stop. And played at the beach a little bit, and it had a swing set, so the kids were happy with life.
Yep, coolest thing ever, swings and a beach.
All right. Ugh.
Need a step stool?
Kind of.
Need that escalator that I was talking about for the sand dunes.
Right? Get up on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I did have to have a step stool when I was pregnant.
Raise your hand if you've ever had to have a step stool for your bed and you were over the age of 8. It's just one person. I'll need one eventually.
So, our map that we found, Three-Eyed Billy's map, led us to treasure.
Woo!
You want to see what it is? Boom!
Wow, look at that.
See if I can hold this up here. Whoops, I'm losing it all. So, we tried. This one, I gotta say, was a little bit of a disappointment.
Apparently, a lot of people must travel to Astoria, Oregon to see the Goonies house. Like, a lot of people.
Because it's in everybody's top 5. You let us know if it's in your top 5. But the Goonies house is up on, like it's on a hill, and then there's like a little drive that's not necessarily an outlet drive. Like you go up and you go to your house, and then you turn around and go back down when you're done at your house. So there's a little sign right before the private drive that says that you'll get arrested if you go up to take pictures of the Goonie house.
Yeah, I mean, there's even signs along the street that was below the hill that you can't stand there, you can't stop there.
You can't park there, you can't...
Yeah, so people must have been parking even at the bottom of the hill just to take pictures of the Goonie house and causing traffic issues.
Right.
Those are some hardcore fans.
So, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up and share, and we will see you next week when we head on to Washington. Washington. That's how all the locals should say it. Washington. Probably not. But.
Like to buy an R, please?
Right. Just throw one of those in there.
Maybe they're all pirates.
Wow.
How does a pirate say Washington?
Washington.
All right.
Anyways, so bye.
Bye. What's one of the girls' names? Martha Plimpton. I don't know what the character's name is. The kid from Indiana Jones.
Data.
Yep. The portly boy.
Chunk.
One of the Feldmans. Or one of the Corys.
The Feldman one.
The guy that plays Thanos in Avengers.
Brand? Oh, I'm so full of useless knowledge on this movie.
Fat Hobbit. Is Fat Hobbit in that movie?
Yes.
Spill your guts and tell us everything you know, or you're gonna drink this.
Okay. Last week I farted in the van and I blamed it on Oliver. 3 days ago, I stole a rug from the beach and I told Bennett to put hers back. And yesterday, I ran out of clean underwear, so I flipped mine around and I put them on again. But the worst thing I ever did, Bennett had a booger on her finger and I wiped it underneath the table. And then while I was eating, I touched it and I made a sound like this. And then the whole table started throwing up, and it made the other table throw up, and